Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 9th of July 2023. This day is celebrated as National Sugar Cookie Day. The day celebrates the delicious little treat of sugar cookie and the big role it plays in our lives. 9 July 1944, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose accepted the leadership of Azad Hind Fauj to free India from British rule. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that West Bengal Panchayat polls political blame game over violence. Elderly voters at a polling station to cast their votes for West Bengal Panchayat elections in South Dinajpur district on July 8, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that pro-Khalistan protest outside India High Commission passes off without incident. A pro-Khalistan protest outside the Indian High Commission in London was relatively subdued and passed off without incident on July 8. The Hindu newspaper also states that United States sends its top human rights officials to Delhi. Ozra Zeya, United States Under Secretary for Civilian Security, Democracy and Human Rights and the United States Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper, states that Education Department wants Pune school in washroom CCTV row to reopen soon. The complaints came to light after the video clips emerged of a sloganeering mob chasing and attacking the school principal who was seen running away with his clothes torn. Police are also separately investigating the sequence of events leading up to the attack of the principal and the complaints of the parents. Indian Express also states that low occupancy sectors release to offer up to 25% fare cut in AC chair car executive class. The policy is expected to benefit marquee trains like Shatabdi's, Vande Bharat and others, where the railway is facing competition from buses for the short distance travel. The discount is applicable only on the base fare, while other charges like reservation charge, superfast surcharge, GST, etc. as applicable will be levied separately. The fares of competitive modes of transport shall be criteria while deciding the quantum of discount, says the order. Social worker arrested for sexual assaulting Dalit children, UP cops. Their families alleged that police initially did not register a case despite their protests. A 57-year-old social worker was arrested for the allegedly sexually assaulting 4 Dalit children aged between 10 and 12 in Varanasi city after promising them books and notebooks, local police said on Saturday. According to the children's families, although the incident took place in June, an FIR was registered Thursday after the intervention of senior police officer. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper, states that 15 house collapse incidents in Delhi 24 hours amid heavy rain. 1 woman dead. A 58-year-old woman was crushed to death after a ceiling collapsed in Tibaya College Society near Karol Bagh in central Delhi on Saturday evening amid heavy rain, police said. A commuter passes a waterlogged street after heavy rains in New Delhi on Saturday. Hindustan Times also states that government asks states to introduce millet recipes in school canteens. The Education Minister has reminded all states and union territories that the schools across the country should introduce millet-based dishes in their canteens. Schools across the country should introduce millet-based dishes in their canteens and prepare a calendar of activities to boost awareness of the healthy coarse cereals during the ongoing International Year of Millets. The Education Ministry has reminded all the states and union territories. The ministry wrote to all states and union territories in April requesting them to share a month-wise calendar of activities to create awareness on millets. It is said in a statement on July 5. However, the information is still pending, the ministry said. Hindustan Times also states that President Murmu to meet benefactors of education sector tomorrow. President Draupadi Murmu will meet 11 entrepreneurs at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. When the President Draupadi Murmu meets HCL Technologies chairperson Roshni Nadar, Indigo co-founder Rakesh Gangwal, Primal Group chairperson Ajay Primal, and 8 other entrepreneurs over high tea at Rashtrapati Bhavan on Monday. It will be a unique occasion to acknowledge their contribution in India's education sector by the highest constitutional office. Going towards the economy of the country, World Bank President Ajay Banga to visit India next week to attend G20 meeting. World Bank President Ajay Banga arrives for the first day of work at the World Bank headquarters in Washington. India-Tanzania begin trade settlements in local currencies. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar with the Tanzania Foreign Minister Stirgomia Lawrence Tex during the 10th India-Tanzania Joint Commission on Economic, Technical and Scientific Cooperation in Dar es Salaam on July 8, 2023. Delhi High Court turns down PepsiCo's appeal against a revocation of potato patent. An Indian court rejected PepsiCo Inc.'s appeal against an order that revoked a patent for potato variety grown exclusively for Lay's potato chips. Going towards the world news, including Russian fighter jets harass American drones over Syria, United States military says. Japan marks a year since former Prime Minister Abe was gunned down. Bulgarian origin employee wins Royal Mail compensation in United Kingdom. Ukraine's president hails the country's soldiers from the Black Sea island to mark 500 days of war. Dutch premier resigns because of deadlock on thorny issue of migration, paving way for new elections. A top United Kingdom newspaper explores its ties to slavery and Britain's. Going towards the science and technology, downside of living in high-rise buildings, interpersonal contact essential for society is lost when living in high-rise apartments. Moderate alcohol consumption has no health benefits. Voyager's second closest approach to Jupiter. A close look of Jupiter satellite Europa taken on July 9, 1979 by Voyager 2. Mark Spaces enables kids in low resource setting break away from the rote learning. Marcus Bucks Foundation is free to work in 2-room science, technology, engineering and maths labs science space in Jupiter. Ukrainian science is struggling, threatening long-term economic recovery. The Russian invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 has done a lot of damage to the Ukrainian scientific system. The ongoing war has damaged physical infrastructure. Thousands of Ukrainian scientists have fled their country to seek safety abroad, and the researchers who stayed have experienced significant disruptions to their work. Artificial intelligence robots at United Nations reckon they could run the world better. A panel of artificial intelligence-enabled humanoid robots told a United Nations summit they cannot yet get a proper grip on human emotions. Escherichia coli is one of the most widely studied organisms, and that may be a problem for both science and medicine. The rod-shaped bacterium named Escherichia coli, better known as E. coli, is a very common microbe residing in your gut. It is also the workhorse of early molecular biology. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Subhash Chandra Bose, whose birth anniversary is 23 January 1897 up to 18 August 1945, was an Indian nationalist whose defense of a British authority in India made him a hero among the many Indians. But his wartime alliances with Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan left a legacy vexed by authoritarianism, anti-Semitism, and military failure. The honorific Netaji was first applied to Bose in Germany in early 1942 by the Indian soldiers of the Indische Legion and by the German and Indian officials in the Special Bureau for India in Berlin. It is now used throughout India. Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose says a famous quotation. He says that life loses half its if there is no struggle, if there are no risks to be taken. Okay, thank you.